You walk into a store. You need help, but you can't ask for it in English. Today, you will learn exactly what to say to a shopkeeper so you can buy anything with confidence. Miss these phrases, and next time you'll just point and hope they understand. Brian, do you ever feel nervous talking to shopkeepers?
Sometimes, yeah, especially if it's busy.
Right, because you don't want to make mistakes. But it's actually simple. Let's start with walking in. When you enter a store, the shopkeeper might say, "Can I help you?" What do you say back?
Yes?
You can say yes, or you can say, "I'm just looking." That means you don't need help right now. You want to look around first. It's polite and natural. Practice, say, "I'm just looking."
I'm just looking.
Perfect. Say it again.
I'm just looking.
Good. Now, what if you do need help? You want to find something specific. How do you ask?
Do you have this?
Close. We say, "Do you have," and then the item. Do you have batteries? Do you have milk? Do you have size medium? That works, but there's another way that sounds more natural. I'm looking for batteries. I'm looking for milk. I'm looking for a jacket. Try it. Say, "I'm looking for a jacket."
I'm looking for a jacket.
Excellent. Say it again.
I'm looking for a jacket.
Beautiful. Now the shopkeeper knows exactly what you need. They'll probably ask what size or what color, so you need to know how to answer. Brian, what's your shirt size?
Medium.
Medium. Easy. But sometimes you don't know. Maybe you're buying for someone else. You can say, "I'm not sure. Can I try it on?" Try on means test the clothes before you buy. Can I try this on? Can I try these shoes on? That's normal. Say this. Can I try it on?
Can I try it on?
Great. Now the shopkeeper might say yes and show you the fitting room, or they might ask, "What's your size?" and help you choose. Either way, you're communicating. What happens after you decide you want to buy something?
I go to the counter?
Exactly. You go to the counter. The shopkeeper might ask, "Is this everything?" That means, "Do you want anything else?" You can say, "Yes, that's all." Or, "Actually, do you have bags?" if you need something more. Let's practice. Say, "Yes, that's all."
Yes, that's all.
Perfect. Say it again.
Yes, that's all.
Good. Now comes the important part, price. The shopkeeper says the total. Maybe you didn't hear it clearly. What do you say?
Can you repeat that?
Yes, that works. Or you can say, "Sorry, how much?" How much is the total? How much is this? How much are these? All good questions. Say this. Sorry, how much?
Sorry, how much?
Excellent. Say it again.
Sorry, how much?
Perfect. Now you know the price. You pay. But wait, what if the price seems high? You want to check something. Maybe there's a discount. You can ask, "Is this on sale?" On sale means reduced price, cheaper than usual. Is this on sale? Are these shoes on sale? Try it. Say, "Is this on sale?"
Is this on sale?
Great. Now, what if you see something you like, but they don't have your size or color? You ask, "Do you have this in blue? Do you have this in large? Do you have this in size 8? The shopkeeper checks. Maybe they say yes. Maybe they say, "Sorry, we're out of stock." Out of stock means they don't have it right now.
So I just leave?
You can, or you can ask, "When will you have more?" That's useful. Sometimes they get new stock in a few days. They might say, "Next week," or "I'm not sure." At least you asked. Say this. When will you have more?
When will you have more?
Perfect. Say it again.
When will you have more?
Good. Okay, one more situation. You bought something yesterday. You get home. It doesn't fit. You need to return it. What do you say when you go back to the store?
I want to return this.
Exactly. I'd like to return this. That's the polite version. I'd like to return this. I'd like to exchange this. Exchange means swap for something different, maybe different size, different color. The shopkeeper asks, "Do you have the receipt?" Receipt is the paper they gave you when you paid. You need it to return things. Say this. I'd like to return this.
I'd like to return this.
Excellent. Say it again.
I'd like to return this.
Perfect. Now you can put it together. Imagine you walk into a clothing store. The shopkeeper says, "Can I help you?" You say,
I'm looking for a jacket.
"Good." They show you jackets. You see one you like, but you're not sure about the size. You say,
Can I try it on?
"Perfect." You try it. It fits. You go to the counter. The shopkeeper says, "Is this everything?" You say,
Yes, that's all.
"Great." They tell you the price, but you didn't hear it. You say,
Sorry, how much?
"Excellent." You pay. You leave happy. Next day, you realize it's too big. You go back. You say,
I'd like to return this.
"Perfect." You just had a complete shopping conversation in English. You asked questions, you understood answers, you solved a problem. That's real communication. And notice, you didn't need complicated words, just simple, clear phrases. The shopkeeper understood everything. So here's my question. What's the last thing you bought at a store? Tell us in the comments. And if you want more lessons like this, subscribe. We'll help you speak English in every situation.
See you next time.